In this Namecheap hosting review, I'm going to show you everything that you need to know about Namecheap before deciding if this is the right web hosting provider for you. I will provide you with the most comprehensive review. I will break down the pricing structure and show you how to get the best deal currently available. I will guide you through the entire sign-up process and judge how easy their platform is to use. I will then grade their performance based on page load speed and uptime from the Namecheap plan that I purchased. And lastly, I will provide you with the pros and cons and my honest recommendations on if or who should buy Namecheap. At the end of this video, I will give you a very special offer if you decide to pick up Namecheap through my link below. I will give you my 6-figure blogger course for free. In this course, I show you how to set up your WordPress website the right way, how to adjust and tweak settings for optimal website performance, and how to start driving traffic and make money from your site. Now, let's get straight into this review. Click on the link in the description or type this into your browser. It will take you to my special Namecheap discount page where you will get the best discount Namecheap is currently offering. Full transparency, this is an affiliate link. I will receive a small commission at no extra cost to you while you get a special discount and my 6-figure blogger course for free. So it can be a win-win situation for the both of us, and I just appreciate you supporting my channel also. And once you come onto this custom pricing page, make sure to click and copy this special coupon when it's available for you and use it on your checkout to get an even further discount. Now, I will be comparing their shared hosting plan in this review, although Namecheap does offer other types of hosting like VPS, dedicated and cloud hostings, so they can support you when your business grows and you're ready for an upgrade. There are 2 basic shared hosting plans and 1 cloud shared hosting plan. In this review, I will just concentrate on their basic 2 plans, as these are the 2 options most people will want to know about. Cloud hosting is usually talked about in a different hosting category, so I won't go in depth on it in this review. Now, with the Stellar tier, you are limited to 3 websites and 20 gigabytes of SSD storage. However, on the Stellar Plus plan, you have unlimited websites and storage. Another notable difference between the 2 plans is they provide automatic backup on their Stellar Plus plan, whereas you don't get this on their normal Stellar plan. Many companies don't provide this feature at all. They try to upsell you on this, but Namecheap is very good and giving it away upfront for free, at least on their Stellar Plus plan. I just wish they gave it away for free on their basic Stellar plan also. Now, Namecheap also has 2 data center locations around the world. There's one in the US and there's one in the UK. If you select the UK option, you have to pay an extra $1 per month, but at least the option is there, and it will be useful for anyone who has most of their customers located outside of the US and close to Europe, as it will increase the speed performance of their website for their customers and therefore increase the conversions. The next thing I want to talk about is their payment plans. Namecheap offer monthly, yearly and 2 yearly hosting plans. So this is pretty obvious, but the longer you buy, the cheaper it's going to get. For example, the 2-year plan, you can see here it's $1.44, whereas if it's yearly, it's going to be $1.58, and if it's monthly, it's going to be $2.88. So what I always recommend you do is to buy the 2-year plan, as it's going to be the cheapest for you. And with web hosting, you normally stick with the same hosting provider once you have chosen the one you're happy with and you've tried them out and everything works okay. So in this case, Namecheap might be fine for you, but we'll have to test them out. But you should remember that they have a 30-day money back guarantee, so if you don't like it, you can just change hosting providers later. But further down in this review, I'm going to test their performance for you so you can make a better informed decision. Overall, the decision is very simple to make really with Namecheap. If you only need 3 websites or less, then go with the Stellar plan. But if you need more than that, then the Stellar Plus is a must for you. So now I'm just going to choose the Stellar Plus plan for this tutorial and test them out. The overall pricing score I would give Namecheap is 9 out of 10. They are a really cheap hosting provider, starting at just $1.44 per month, and they provide you with all the features you need to get started. They even give you the automatic backup features for free on their higher Stellar Plus plan. This is one of the more important features for me, and many other hosting providers don't provide this to you at all, and they try to upsell you instead. So well done to Namecheap on this. I did take one mark off Namecheap, however, as they don't offer a custom caching plugin which other hosting providers like A2 Hosting and SiteGround does. This feature would further increase the speed performance of your website, but is missing with Namecheap here. This would not matter if their overall speed is still high, but there's only one way to find out, and that is to test it, and I will do just that later in this video, so keep watching to find out. After purchase setup and ease of use. Right away from their dashboard, you can see it looks very clean and easy to navigate. Namecheap uses cPanel, so old school WordPress users will love it. They have also somewhat catered to beginners here, as they have added shortcuts from cPanels onto the dashboard. So you can see important ones like adding domains and email accounts and SSL certificate is all here for you. Now let's see how easy it is to install and create our WordPress website. So we just scroll down to here and click on add-on domains. Now type in the domain that you want to install WordPress on and then click on add domain. And the next step is to go back to your dashboard and click on WordPress. Click on install now and choose your domain that you want to install the website for. Enter in your site name and site description. Now choose your username and password and then come down to the bottom and click on install. And that's it, it's that simple. Your WordPress website is now up and running. And the next step is to install the SSL certificate. So let's see how easy that is. So we go back to the dashboard, click on SSL, click on manage SSL sites, and you can see here that Namecheap has automatically installed the SSL for you without you having to do anything. So that bit's done. And just to check for you that it's all working, I will copy the website and paste it here. And now the page is loaded and you can see here that it's got a lock on it and it's saying that the connection is secured. So this means the SSL certificate has been installed correctly by Namecheap and it was done automatically, which was awesome. Now the next thing I want to show you is creating the email account. So to do that, we just go back to the dashboard and click on email accounts. Click on create, type in your username, password, and now click on create. That's it, it's that simple. You can see overall the installation of WordPress was a two-step process, as we had to add our domain name in, and the SSL certificate we didn't have to do anything as it was done automatically, and the email address was also very simple here with one step. So overall I would score Namecheap an 8 out of 10 for setup and ease of use. I really like the extra cPanel shortcuts they added to the dashboard, and everything is very easy to set up. However, I took 2 marks off as they don't have a full custom dashboard like a lot of other hosting providers have, which make it extra friendly for beginners to use. Other than that, for a cPanel, I think they have done a great job and I really can't fault them on anything else. Speed and uptime performance tests. So after I have installed the basic WordPress site, I went ahead and tested out the speed of my bare bones website using GTmetrix. The result is 1.6 seconds. This is a great start, even though it's not the fastest in my tests so far. I must say the result is decent and there's some potential there. So now I will take it a step further and add some design elements to it to increase the page size. And don't worry, if you are overwhelmed looking at this, my course that I will provide you for supporting the channel will guide you through this step by step. I'm also going to install some free plugins to speed up the website. WP Fastest Cache, which is for speed optimization, and Short Pixel, which is for image optimization. And lastly, I will install the free Cloudflare app, which will also increase the website performance with their CDN. This will make it more comparable to what you would do in real life. The speed is now 3.4 seconds, which is a little slow to be honest. Google recommends a site to load in under 3 seconds, so Namecheap missed that, although not by much. Now, I have also been monitoring the stability performance of Namecheap with Uptime Robot, and can report that their uptime for the last 30 days is 99.91%. This is below my standard of 99.95% uptime, but is still above their own uptime guarantee of 99.9%. I was really disappointed with this result, and Namecheap has dropped the ball on this one. Although I must say the performance for the previous month was 100%, so I must give them a little bit of credit for that. Overall, I would rate Namecheap's speed and uptime performance a 5 out of 10. I took 4 marks away for failing the speed test and 1 mark for failing my 99.95% uptime requirement. Even though they did fail on both these two performance indicators, they didn't fail by much and were not far off a pass. So I wanted to make a quick note on that. Here's a quick question for you. What is your current page load speed and who is your web hosting provider? Let me know in the comments section below. Support. Namecheap provides 24/7 customer support through email and live chat. I will test them out by asking them these 3 different questions on live chat. 1. I will tell them that I have been infected by a virus on my website and ask for their help. 2. I will ask them a quick question about their domain name renewal costs. 3. I asked them if they could do me a favor and install an SSL certificate and Cloudflare for me, as I am a complete newbie and have no idea how to do this. And here are the results. For the first question, they were willing to help straight away and scanned the website for me and provided me the malware report right away. However, they were not able to remove the virus for me if any were found. They instead provided me a step-by-step guide on how to remove it myself. So it's not ideal, but at least they can find all the virus for you and you just have to go to the files and remove it yourself. For the second question, they answered all 4 of my questions in one message and the whole discussion took less than 10 minutes to resolve. I was very happy with their service here. And for the third question, they were willing to help me out right away and installed the SSL certificate immediately. For Cloudflare, they gave me a custom guide and stayed online until I was satisfied and able to install it. They were very quick and knowledgeable in helping me out here also. With regards to their response time, I contacted them at 3 different times of the day to make sure I get an overall average and not just a biased fast response during their off-peak hours. So the 3 response times were 32 seconds, 23 seconds, and 31 seconds. The average of those 3 times turns out to be 29-second wait time, which is definitely the fastest out of all the hosting providers I have tested out so far. Overall, I have to score Namecheap's support a 9 out of 10. I would say Namecheap's 24/7 customer support was amazing. They were really responsive with only a 30-second wait time, and they helped me immediately with all my issues on the spot without having to refer me to any other technical department. I only took 1 mark off them because they were not able to remove any malware for me and I had to do this part myself. Do you like the level of detail I'm providing you in my review so far? If so, make sure to like my video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on videos just like this that I release every single week. Features, cons. The biggest issue I have with Namecheap is their website speed. It is fairly slow compared to other hosting providers in the same budget category. At 3.4 second load time, this is just too slow for me to be viable, especially when its best competitors are loading pages almost twice as fast as this. A side note, they are not far off Google's recommended 3 seconds though. The second con is their poor uptime. I always expect a hosting provider to have a minimum of 99.95% uptime to be worth considering. Namecheap just missed this and achieved 99.91%. They did, however, beat their uptime guarantee of 99.9%, so it's not a massive fail here. Pros. The first pro is their customer support. I think they are one of the best ones out there in terms of response time and technical knowledge. They are lightning fast with their response time and also very knowledgeable, and were able to answer all my questions without having to escalate any cases. The second pro is their pricing and their transparency. They don't really try to upsell you anywhere. They are also one of the cheapest shared hosting providers out there. This is a quick note regarding my bonus offer to you. If you decide to pick up Namecheap through my link, then just make sure to send me your receipt to bonus@dotcomdollar.com and I'll send you my 6-figure blogger course right back. Recommendation. Overall, I have given Namecheap an average score of 7 out of 10. Even though they slightly failed the 2 performance indicators, it wasn't by much at all, and they really made up for it with their top-notch support and amazing price point. This is not my recommendation by any means, but there is some potential there. So this is my recommendation for you. If you are a beginner with a very low budget who needs a lot of one-on-one support on setting up your website, then Namecheap may be an option for you to consider. However, if you're willing to compromise a little bit on support or price for better performance, then there are better options out there which may suit you. Now, I think picking the right hosting provider is such a crucial step for your business. So if after watching this review on Namecheap, you think they're not the right hosting provider for you, then I recommend you check out this web hosting alternative, which I use for myself and recommend to everyone. But if you're happy with Namecheap and ready to move on to the next step, then go to this video, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.